up, everybody?
What's happening, family?
And welcome back to another episode of
Is This Gonna Cause an Argument?
My name is Angel Lakita Moore. That's how you would know me if you see me on your TV screen. Angel Tanksley, if you are a close friend, especially if you the person that's married to me. And then also that chick Angel as an online host, content creator, comedian. And I am joined by the other host of this podcast, the man that changed my name, the man that put a ring on my finger and popped 4 babies up in me. Tell him who you are, gorgeous.
I'm the other host of This Is Gonna Cause an Argument, Marcus Tanksley, a.k.a. Tank. Hey, fam, if it's your first time tuning in, we greatly appreciate it. This is a podcast we do every single week. We pretty much talk about anything we feel like it. And every week we do this, we are joined by some wonderful media family that we have. You can be a part of that media family. That's our Patreon. Okay, all you got to do is go to patreon.com/thatchickangel, sign up for the low of $5 a month, and join in on the fun. We talk to them before episodes, after episodes. We do things outside of what the general population sees. We also joined by some wonderful sponsors.
Our sponsors are, they are BetterHelp. Gonna tell you about them later. And Shopify. Oh, I'm about to tell you to your eyes. And Calm US. 'Cause gotta make sure you're your best. We'll give you promo codes. We'll give you URLs. But just know we ain't trying to sell you nothing that you don't need. So, baby, please. Take heed. No, really, we have some amazing sponsors, and we would love for you all to check them out. And if they have a service or a product that you have been looking for, need, or want, please use our promo codes and our URLs. This is one of the amazing ways we are able to make a living doing this podcast is with our advertisers. And we only want to use advertisers that are actually beneficial to you all. So how you doing? I don't know if y'all can tell. Marcus is over here trimming down, looking like he getting ready for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling? How's your new found diet treating you?
It's annoying, but it's cool.
What would you like to be able to change back?
Eating what the hell I want to. I was telling somebody yesterday, I said, right now, all I want is to go to Jersey Mike's, get my giant turkey provolone sandwich, and then my giant chicken Philly, and eat both of them. Because that's how I be eating.
The fact that you're like, that's
and then the next day, I'm going to go CC's, get me them fluffy-ass pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
Or I might do it earlier in that day.
That doesn't sound at all healthy. It's not like...
Oh, that's not at all. That is not at all. But that's because I've removed everything from my diet. Now I'm like, let me go ham on the far end, then meet somewhere in the middle.
They want to know what you have removed.
Actually, not that much. I removed,
yes, you have.
I've altered some things. I already tried to stay away from bread. I've removed bread completely.
Wait a minute. What was the last time you had a Jersey Mike's prior to?
You
had removed bread completely.
No, I just said that. I said I tried to stay away from bread, but now I've removed it completely.
Oh, I thought you said I had already removed bread completely.
No,
I said, I'm sorry, so I didn't hear you correctly. Okay, what else?
Let me see. 2 giants. That's what I be eating. Let me see. I removed. All right, I took out the bread. I took out the. Let me see.
Took out alcohol.
That's literally all. I just adjusted other things. What else?
Let me just go ahead and
hold on. No, stop.
Okay.
Damn it, I'm talking.
Well, you just said that's all.
I'm trying to think through. I took out bread, alcohol, sweets, sugar as far as I can, as much as I can. I mean, sugar and salt is in every damn thing. They even got it in water if you ain't careful. Let me think. What else?
I can tell you.
What?
He took out chicken wings. he took out grapes.
I was about to explain why the grapes and stuff.
Well, you hadn't said grapes, so I'm just bringing it up.
I was going to get to that. If you... What'd I do?
Wait a minute.
Let me talk.
I'm going to let you talk. I did.
Damn it.
Wait a minute. You said multiple times, what else? And I said, I can tell you.
Because I was talking about the things that I removed, then I was talking about things that make sense to remove, then things that don't make sense, like why would you take out grapes? Anyway, there's certain fruits I took out because as I was doing research on like sugar and how it releases into the body, there's a lot that release too fast, just like it would. That's why like some doctors will tell you sugar is sugar. It don't matter where it come from. If you put sugar in your body, then it's bad. That ain't completely true. It's depending on the type of fruit that it is. So like red grapes, I'll be eating them because I love me some goddamn red grapes. But the way they release, it takes a very little amount for you to overdo the amount of sugar in a day for red grapes. Chicken wings, just because chicken wings is probably the most unhealthy part of the chicken. I already wasn't doing anything fried really. I would stay away from fried stuff. And then I took out asparagus a long time ago just because I don't like asparagus no more. I can't stand. I've ate so much asparagus in my life. I had some, I think this past weekend because it came with one of the meals I ordered. I will only do like a brown rice now. Took out all the other rices. It's a bunch of stuff that I took out, but it's nothing like alarming. Like I can't say, well, I ain't eating fast food no more. I don't be eating fast food.
Rice is already plural.
Huh?
You said I took out all the other rices.
Our rice is already what?
Rice is already plural.
Oh, took out all the other rice. What's going on with you? Shit, since I can't talk without correction.
You also took out turkey bacon.
Yeah. What else, Angel? What else I take out?
I mean, the reason why I'm fully aware of what he has taken out is because when I prepare food, I have to remember what he's taken out. Where he orders his food a lot of the time, unless he's making an omelet, he's also taking out egg yolks.
Yeah, I do egg whites now.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I was like, I can help you with the list because you kept saying not much. And I was like, what? No, we've had a drastic change in what you will and won't eat. I was doing great. Truly was. Now I'm irritated upon irritated, but that's life. I have a break from my trainer, so I got to figure out what I'm going to put in my workout, when I'm going to work out, if I'm going to do the 5 a.m. workouts. If so, then I got to change when I go to bed. Just knowing she was coming in the morning was enough for me to get up, regardless of how much sleep I had. Now that she's not the one coming in the morning and I'm the one that's going to do it, which I did for like 3 months last year. Actually, probably more, but I do need to make sure I'm in the bed now because I want to be in such good shape that they put me in season 3 of Sprint. I want them to be like, and then there's a mom in San Fernando Valley.
That will never happen. Ever.
Who is preparing.
That has passed in your life.
No, not for the Olympics. Okay,
then
Marcus?
You ain't going to be in Sprint.
No, they might do something on amateur runners.
You are so far from amateur, as am I.
That's what we're going to train.
No, we not.
We're going to train for it. I don't know why you such a hater.
I'm not a hater, realist.
It sounds like hateration to me.
All right.
Because you don't know. You don't know what the Lord might do.
Splint is what it's going to be.
What?
Splint is what you're going to be.
They going to be
she
like.
She attempted one of them hurdles, and now we got to replace her ankles.
I literally was going to tell Talia that my goal the next time we start working out is to get my 100 under 20 seconds. I don't know what it is right now. But
I was like, maybe we should start with 30.
No, let's get it under 20 seconds. And then, yeah.
Somebody asked me at the Time and Chance fragrance release party. Somebody, he was like, so what sport do you play? Like how often do you play sports? I was like, I don't play nothing because I ain't about to risk injury of nothing. I said, I work out and that's it. I said, nah, I ain't playing. I said, I ran track, played basketball. I ain't doing none of that now. What somebody would ask me, go jump in the on the court with them.
You know, since maybe that would actually be helpful because you have tweaked your back a couple of times, not recently, but in the past working out. I wonder if you were in something that was more just an active thing versus I am just here working out. I wonder if that would do better for your body.
We will never know. Look, I feel fully capable of doing anything that I would want to. Like I would love to get out, even like a little, like light physical football game or basketball or anything like that. I feel completely capable. But like that dude that was on the NBA court doing the halftime layup thing, I'm not about to find out in front of everybody that I can't do it. I ain't about to find out with y'all or nobody else that like, oh, man, I can't do it.
Because you think, I'm trying to think of what, so tennis would be out.
Yes, I ain't doing no tennis. I'm going to get on this treadmill. I'm going to run. I'm going to jog. I'm going to lift. I'm going to walk the dog. I jog with Castle all the time. That's it. You ain't get me doing nothing competitive. I'll fight if I need to.
Fight. That's where you want to take your.
I said if I need to.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah, golf. I'll you know, definitely golf.
What about, does pickleball have a lot of back and forth?
Yeah, pickleball. Here's the problem, y'all. Me doing anything competitive, I'm extremely competitive. To where my brain will push anything aside, push my capabilities aside. Yeah, I'm going to dive. I'm going to jump. I'm going to do something ignorant.
Yeah, that's just frustrating.
And it won't even be that day. It'll be the next day. It's like, I shouldn't have did that.
Is that what I shouldn't have done that? Yeah. Well, listen, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know what? When we got our house, it was a huge investment, especially our second house, and even more so our third home. But when we make big investments, our mind and state of mind is just as big of an investment that we should be focused on as well. Let's talk numbers. Traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session. And let me tell you, when you start adding that up, that is a hefty number. But with BetterHelp Online Therapy, you can save on average up to 50% per session. With BetterHelp, you have a flat fee for weekly sessions, saving you big on cost and on time. Therapy can feel accessible, right? So it doesn't feel like it's only a luxury that people who have a lot of disposable income can do. With online therapy, you can get quality care at a price that makes sense and can help you with anything from anxiety to everyday stress. If of all the things in life that are worth time, money, effort, your mental health is worth it. And now it's within reach. Y'all know I love therapy. It took me a while before I actually made it happen, but once I did, I realized what I've been missing and how much growth I was able to have once I started therapy. This is why we love partnering with BetterHelp, because it allows us to share the gift of therapy with our audience. So, with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online platform, having served over 5 million people globally. What's great is that it's super convenient. It's just like a click of a button, and they allow you to help fit therapy in your life regardless of how crazy it is, how busy it is. It can be put in there, and you can switch therapists at any time, which is not as easy in traditional therapy. So thank you so much, BetterHelp. Your well-being is worth it. Visit BetterHelp.com/argue to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/argue.
Argue. Yes. Oh, just real quick. Speaking of like doing physical activities and stuff, anytime I'm around a group of men, specifically recently when I did the dad's thing, it's like it was probably, I don't know, 20, 25 men there, all around the same age, between mid-30s to I would say 50s. Or maybe not 50s, maybe.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh, yeah, mid-50s. Anyway, everybody was there talking about their ailments that they have from doing. There was a few of them that, play sports. It's like, yeah, tweaked my back last month out there. Game of pickup. We've been doing it for, years now, but I was out there. Yeah, my knee went out. Now, I got to go get it x-rayed. It's been bothering me. Everybody. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, people are getting
Yeah,
old.
I'm like,
Well, it's so funny. Our eldest son, little Marcus, he, after his last track meet was like, yeah, I feel something, weird in my back right here. Now, this is after he done ran, how many races? That was his
3.
third race.
Yeah,
he did 3 races. He did
the 400, the 4x4, and the hurdles, the 300 hurdles.
And I said,
hurdles for the first time.
Yeah, for the first time. I said, oh, I think you're confused. I said, you are an athlete. You think your body is just supposed to agree with what you just did? I was like, no, you're doing things that your body does not naturally want to have to do.
Specifically them hurdles. Like his body is, he don't know, he don't have the right form or nothing. So.
But he was saying it was hurt in the same place it had hurt before. So it's just like, you're asking your body to run faster than what it should have to if there is not something that's going to kill it behind it.
Yeah.
So you don't even have the adrenaline of flight or fight.
Yeah.
You're just...
I ain't got flight no more. I'm like, I'm turning and yelling. Run from what? Hey, there's an angry lion, tiger, and a gorilla behind you. I'm going to turn. Ain't no point in me getting bit behind the neck.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to see my demise. I'm always running. You have to stand there.
I'm going to stare it in the face.
No, thank
Screaming and yelling.
So anyways, let's jump into our first segment in our feelings.
Let me tell you what's got me in my feelings.
I got something making me feel good.
Or in my feelings, I should say. I pluralized it for us. This is our oldest segment where we talk about what's got us feeling good or what's got us feeling some kind of way.
In my feel
So what's got you feeling some type of way?
Be honest with you, y'all might notice my energy is kind of low right now. We cooked out yesterday for Easter. We invited some people over.
We did Easter dinner.
Which was a good time. It was a real good time. But here's the thing. Doing that on a Sunday after going to church, I already wasn't feeling it when I knew what was going on for the day. Got up and I was like, yep, we're going to church. And I was like, I'm going to dread this.
Especially because he couldn't drink.
Yeah, being on the grill and not having the drink in my hand is weird. It's like, I don't know, if I were to, I don't know, like me, I have shoes on. I've never driven without shoes. If I were to drive barefoot, that type of weird. It's just strange. I don't know. Sitting there with something in my hand or going to sip, had the right combination of music going, the grill going. Food was extraordinarily delicious.
Extraordinarily delicious. Yeah. Oh.
We did a good job.
Oh, yeah. It was good.
I know. That's why I said it, damn it. Don't repeat it with the upward inflection as if that ain't the correct term.
I can repeat it however I want to.
Now, so, and then like knowing all that was going to happen, and then kids didn't get in bed till what, 11:30?
Oh my God.
People were still leaving. I'm
Mom
like, we act like
dead asleep, getting out of the car.
Oh yeah, they gonna. So I would be surprised if they don't call us today saying, "Oh, he can't stay awake. Could you come get him?"
He won't wake up.
I'm tired, and I knew this was gonna happen. I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. Like our plan was to have everything earlier, but by the time we ordered the food and everything, the food didn't get there until we told everybody the food was gonna be ready.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, so sitting there last night, kicking with everybody, knowing, oh, this is gonna feel real stupid tomorrow. I still gotta go home and work out.
That's what's got you.
That's what's got me feeling this type of tired.
Well, you know what? Praise God that it's something so. What's got you in your feelings is very like kind of minuscule.
Yeah, all my feelings have been extremely minuscule. I feel like for a long time now. I'm a man at peace.
Are you? Well, okay, remember that.
I'm not. However, the things that truly be like on my mind is just like it don't be like a lot of real big. It'd be like something. It might be something big for a good reason. Everything else is just like, eh.
Mm-hmm. Is that it? Is that
Yeah,
all
what's
it
got
was?
you in your feelings?
You know what? Really, nothing for real. And I
See,
was a little
ain't it
annoyed.
a great feeling?
No. I was annoyed earlier. I'm ripping and running trying to help plan something that I don't think I'm actually supposed to be planning, but I've kind of been told that I'm supposed to take the lead on it. So it's a little frustrating because then I'm not actually being let take the lead on it. Now I am. It's just.
Yeah, no, that is frustrating.
It's just like, what is it? Is it or is it ain't? But it's like, I'm aware of things that ain't real problems. Oh, but I can tell y'all another problem, another issue. Let me tell you, some of these organizations be irking my nerves.
Ain't just than 1,900 organizations.
I am.
And board member on all of them.
I am a true Delta. You hear me? That is a characteristic of a lot of Deltas.
Such y'all's asses. Damn.
But we can get stuff done. Anyways, I am a rule follower for the most part. I will sometimes intentionally break rules, but for the most part, if you have laid out rules and they are clear for me to read, I will actually try to adhere to those. Okay. And for these organizations, while some of their rules I feel like are antiquated, until they change, I'm pretty much going to follow them. And me being a rule follower and me also being like, I am in a stage in my life, I guess if you all think back to when little Marcus was young, the twins were young or younger, my world, especially because he was in at a 9-to-5 that actually more so took up way more hours than that, I didn't really have a lot of opportunities to just do me. Like I had friends would come over and kick it with me, but like being involved in my sorority really was not a possibility. I was able to be active in Mocha Moms, but that was because a lot of the things I was able to bring the children with me. So it didn't really rock the boat in our house. Now the kids are more independent. Amar is our youngest. Our oldest is able to help watch the kids. My husband no longer works a 9-to-5, so there's not many things that hold up his schedule. So I am in with both feet right now. I'm like, yes, make up for lost time. So I was stepping up to the plate for a responsibility that I did not volunteer myself for. Somebody else asked if I would.
Which is crazy. That's light speed.
What's light speed?
For somebody to ask you to do something before you get a chance to volunteer?
No.
I'll do it.
No.
Someone to move their car is what we were going to say, Angel.
That is not, that's actually not, that's what people think. Because what I have a problem with is foolishness though. So if I continue to see foolishness, I'll be like, okay, so why are y'all doing it this way?
Angel's name gonna be on the ballot for president. Because this is just stupid. I don't understand.
I was asked to do something. I was asked to do it. I said, okay. I accepted the responsibility to do it. And then I was called by someone. I'm being vague because some of this business doesn't need to be business that's like out there. I was called by somebody to ask about, do you think you're going to be too busy to do this? And I was like, well, I wouldn't have agreed if I didn't think I could hold it down. I was like, was this my idea? No. I was asked. I took it to the Lord in prayer. Mm-hmm. I thought about it. And I was like, actually, yeah, it's going to be tight, but you can pull it off. But what I knew was that the person wasn't actually just calling to see if I was going to have time. The person was really trying to get a temperature check because it's not what they had wanted. And they didn't realize that I was going to step up to the plate. So that irritated me because it's just like, keep it 100.
Yeah.
Say what you actually calling me about.
And that's exactly how that conversation would have went with me.
And it did in a way. Yeah. I was like, no, I said multiple times, if we're going to have this conversation, you're going to have to keep it 100 with me. You don't sit here thinking. I don't like when people try to pad my ego thinking that I still can't see what's really happening.
Yeah.
One, I don't need as much as I love love. Verbal affirmations, love it. I also give them to myself. So I'm aware when I've been killing it. Fully. I don't need you to tell me that if this is only so you can tell me some other bull. So anyways, that had me in my feelings this week. But, you know, I'll get over it. What's got you laughing?
Something that happened last night. I'll be vague.
Vague, yeah.
Vague or whatever. So we was talking to a friend, and they was talking about somebody that they were that they're like, I guess, quote unquote, interested in, and they go to show us a picture of this person, and the picture that they chose to show us, everybody was like, "Don't ever show that goddamn picture ever again in your life to nobody." Like, the first picture was just like, why would you choose to show this to people? But then that's what that person be looking for, though. That's what that person wants people to be, their person to look like.
I don't know if this was vague enough.
It is.
Okay.
To them, it is. They don't know genders. They don't know none of that.
You right. What's got you
I wish I could fool you. This got me feeling good. Shoot. What ain't? I just feel good. That's what's got me feeling good.
You feel good, meaning what?
I feel good as in mentally, physically. I feel good.
Okay.
One thing I never take for granted, like after going through the back issues I had last year, one thing I never take for granted is feeling good physically anymore. Because that is mind altering, the type of pain I was in. So yeah, I don't be I never like take that for granted anymore. And just from like working out and being physical, like having injuries throughout the years, I don't be taking that as like when we was in I think we was in Dallas in February for the church prom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They had a stage and I was getting on and off the stage, technically jumping off the stage and getting back on the stage. I did that multiple times. I was in dress shoes, y'all. And I definitely injured from doing that repetitively my right foot. And so like I ain't even been walking castle because like long walks, my foot eventually started hurting.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even like I resulted back to getting on the bike instead of, running and jogging on the treadmill because my foot would start hurting. Now that that's feeling better, it's just like, this is a good place to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what's got me feeling good. If you ain't been through it, you won't understand.
Come on. I'm glad that you are. I'm grateful. Not to say you're not grateful. I'm glad that you are grateful for that and can recognize the blessings that your body still gives you on a regular basis, because I know when things do pop up, it is sometimes.
It'd be frustrating as hell.
Yeah.
Extremely frustrating.
Yeah, so I'm glad that you're in a mental space right now where you just like, but you know what? That's all right. I still, there's a bunch of stuff that I'm able to do and I feel good.
What's got you feeling good?
Well, before I get into that, let me tell you about our new, well, not our new sponsor, because baby, we've been going together real bad for a very, very long time. When I tell you, I feel like my business is being held together by not electric tape, duct tape. I have a duct tape business. I'm talking about we're just attaching this with that, this to this. And sometimes I'm like, I don't know how to make this look the way I think a business should look, the way I want to see my business look. Well, I will say this. Being able to have a tool like Shopify allows me to know at least that part is not duct tape. It is running properly and it is running the way it should be running. And I'm telling you right now, finding that right tool that helps you out and can simplify a lot of the things you need to do can be a game changer. And for millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is a commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started like Shop Mama likes. Okay. Thank you very much. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. Accelerates your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Get the word out like you have a marketing tool behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns whenever your customers are strolling or scrolling. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/argue.
Argue.
Go to shopify.com/argue.
Argue.
Shopify.com/argue.
Argue.
All right. And you know what? I think what I'm going to do to keep this party going and not feel like we slowing is I'm going to tell you about our last sponsor of today, and that is Calm. I think a lot of people, especially now, they're more aware of it, are dealing with anxiety, are dealing with sleep issues, or even stress. And trying to come up with good tools and mechanisms to help you through that can sometimes be very difficult. But thankfully, I'm about to tell y'all something that will be able to help you, okay? Whether you're feeling it lately because of work or school or parenting or even personal drama. Y'all heard what I was saying earlier, okay? Calm can make a big difference. Calm is the #1 app for sleep and meditation, giving you power to calm your mind and change your life. Everyone faces unique challenges in their daily lives, and mental health isn't about a cookie-cutter approach. That's why Calm offers a wide range of content and programs to help you navigate life's ups and downs, including meditations, because it can help you work through anxiety and stress, boost your focus, and build healthier habits and take care of your physical well-being. They have sleep stories, sleep meditations, and calming music that will help you drift off to sleep and get a restful sleep quickly and naturally. Grounding exercises if you're feeling overwhelmed. I feel like this is one that a lot of people don't know how to do, and where I'm just so grateful that Calm has this in their app. Their short guided sessions use sensation, movement, and breath work to help you relax and reset, and expert-led talks that help you handle grief, improve your self-esteem, and care for relationships and more. Calm puts the tools you need right in your pocket, and you can dedicate just a few minutes of your day to live happier and healthier. Stress less, sleep more, and live better with Calm. For listeners of our show, Calm is offering an exclusive offer of 40% off a Calm premium subscription at calm.com/argue.
Argue.
Go to calm.com/argue for 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library. That's calm.com/argue.
Argue.
Library. How long in your life did you ever call library?
I still do.
You said that is still the case, and that is not changing anytime soon. What's got me feeling good is that summer's almost here. I have plans on what I want to do with and for my kids this summer. Hopefully I can pull them off. Little Marcus will start his driving lessons. His formal ones, as well as coaching for the SAT. I'll get the twins back in piano, and hopefully also in Amar, hopefully also in martial arts. Just the capability of doing a little bit of travel, not as much in the years previous, which I'm actually really happy about. Traveling can be so much fun, but it can also be like hectic. So I'm glad that I don't have as many things on my plate currently. Now, see, everything could change because Angel will fly where the dollar is. But right now, the only trips that I have coming up in the future are my goddaughter's graduation, Delta convention, and then our anniversary trip, usually there is ABFF is also in there. There's also Essence that's in there. And then usually a brand deal has sent me somewhere. So other than a brand deal sending me somewhere, I'm hoping that I'll be able to be real static for a little bit, just so I can get a kind of a grip of what I want my schedule to look like this summer. Yeah. So that's what's got me feeling good. I do got concerts coming up too. That's exciting for me. We got, oh my God. Wait a second. Okay, that's the end of May. When is Kendrick?
I don't know, sometime in May.
Okay, I got scared that it was this month, and I was about to be like, we're not prepared. We're not ready.
I mean, that would be within the next week or two.
What?
If it was this month.
Yes, I know. Yeah. That's why I panicked for 2 seconds is, oh my God, here it comes. So I'm going to share with you something that I saw on the Shade Room today that I honestly was like, why am I being brought into this? Okay. Let's see here. Oof. Oh, you know what would actually have me feeling good? I'm sorry, I forgot to share. Today is my last day of shooting on the show that I am on, and I am so happy that I got the opportunity to shoot this show. I'm so excited that it feels like they've been happy with me, and excuse me, and that I got to do some like what I feel to be substantial work.
Yeah. Is it normal to shoot for this long for the product that's coming out?
No.
Okay.
No, this is very.
I was like, I've never heard, like, through your career, never seen this much work for
what I have been assigned to do. It is definitely not what I would have thought would have been the case. Oh, you know what? I'm about to change what I'm about to pull. Who would be on your Mount Rushmore of TV dads?
TV dads?
Yes.
I saw the one for R&B, and they had the dumbest
options up there.
Options. I was like, who are these idiots pulling these down?
Right.
TV dads.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, who would be on your Mount Rushmore? I was about to bring up something that was somebody else's mess that I was just like, why am I being subjected to this? But that is the Shade Room.
Dang. You know what? I mean, we would have had to change him because he would have been up there. He would have got chiseled off. But of course, Heathcliff Huxtable.
Yeah.
Well, I can include him because we talking about the character.
Yes.
Not Bill Cosby.
Yes.
Heathcliff Huxtable.
Yes.
He's up there. Definitely Uncle Phil. And it's 4, right?
Yeah.
Heathcliff, Uncle Phil. Let me go back again. I would have to say, I gotta say James from Good Times.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I think.
Okay. This is you. Listen, it ain't me.
No. Okay, James deserves to be up there, but he ain't on mine. So it's a toss-up between 3.
Okay, tell me.
It's between Rock.
Oh, wow.
And Carl Winslow. That's 3. What?
Oh, I thought you were about to.
No, 4 is somebody different. Them two they got to battle. They got to fight to the death.
Okay.
For that spot. And then 4 I'm going to have to go. No, because so you talking about dads that like I like to watch, or dads that like uphill like
it's you are defining. You are defining how you want this Mount Rushmore to look like.
It's a mixture. It's between the ones that entertained me and the ones that's like, you know what I'm saying, they took care of business with their family. So with that 4th one, I'm gonna have to say Fred G. Sanford. Red Fox.
That's hilarious. And this would have been a TikTok o'clock because this was on social media. It was a Rushmore of, as he saw one of R&B, there's another one of reality TV stars.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I didn't ask him that is because he doesn't watch reality.
Yeah.
He doesn't watch the type of reality TV that they're referring to.
But My Wife and Kids, Damon.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's not on there.
He's on there. All right, so Rock and Carl Winslow, y'all got sit there because I was more entertained by him, but y'all are honorably mentioned.
Okay.
And I can't remember his name on there, but Damien
It's
from
probably Damon.
My Wife and Kids.
Okay, obviously we have the matching first two of Heathcliff Huxtable.
That's a Hustle.
That's a Huxtables. And Uncle Phil. But I'm going to go to another neighborhood.
Michael Kyle, yeah.
Go into another neighborhood and get Mr. Tanner.
Ugh.
DJ Tanner's dad, okay? Because he was so supportive of those girls.
That one.
Who you think I'm talking about?
I thought you said Tanner. I was thinking Taylor.
I still don't know what show you're talking about.
Tim Taylor.
Tim the Two Man. I loved him. What are you talking about?
He's MAGA, though. He got to get up off of there.
We're not talking.
I don't care. I can't get past.
You can get past him.
He was MAGA on the show.
There was no such thing as MAGA then.
He was laying out the blueprint.
Oh my God. Let's see here. Who would be?
No, yeah, that's a good one. Dan is a good one. See, I was thinking black. I wasn't. What I was thinking, the people at the barbecue, the dads at the barbecue on the grill, not the ones that's dropping off their mixed kids in the parking lot.
And who's another dad that I would add? That I feel like people said Anthony Anderson. He's great on My Wife and Kids. I mean, on Blackish.
Blackish, yeah, he was a good one. But we didn't get as much time with him.
I know who mine is. Again, I gave it to the two black men. But my fourth one is a white dude.
DEI over here.
My fourth one. When I say it, you're gonna be like, now that's a good one.
Say it.
Al Bundy. That's a good one. That's quality.
He's my fifth. We rearrange. We wrapping that corner. Al Bundy's going up there.
Listen, I'll take Danny Tanner off for Al Bundy.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, that's a good one.
Al Bundy is a good one.
Absolutely.
Yes. I loved
Al Bundy's top 3 of all time.
Yes, he was so good.
Al Bundy's definitely top 3.
He was
I don't
so
care.
good.
Argue with your mama. Al Bundy is top 3.
Right? Just so good. He was hilarious. He talked to them kids crazy.
He said, "There's nothing in this world I love more than that car." It's like that. What about us? Do you need to clean your ears?
He was so good.
But God dang, how that. Well, like I said, I was at the barbecue. Al Bundy. Al Bundy at that barbecue.
Now, if I had to replace everybody with black folk, if it was
that's what my mind was.
If I have to, I just said TV dads. If I had to replace them all.
But I hear black now. I don't care. I don't care what you're talking about.
If I had to replace them with all, because also
what
the other
you
one.
want your teeth? Africa of Mother Pearl.
Because I also like the snarky dads. Because the other one would have been Frank. Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah. Frank. Frank's my homie. I watch Frank faithfully. Angel knows.
He's so funny. Okay, so if it had to be all black male actors or black dads. Let's see. I'm trying to go back into my sitcom bag in the black sitcoms that I watched. Some people named Flex Flex Alexander from what's the name of that show? No. But that's who I would pick. Actually, thank you for saying sister. That
Robert Townsend.
No, he was not the daddy on
He
there.
is.
Not
on Sister Sister?
No. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Jesus. He's about to. One-on-one is where Flex was. Tim Reed, thank you, was yes, and Crystal, you sealed the deal. John Witherspoon from the Wayans.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. There we go. Tim Reed is his name.
Tim Reed. Hold on. They could look alike.
No, they don't.
They don't. Robert Townsend's face just popped in my head like, no, nigga, that's me.
Make a note, please. Tim Reed, yes, I thought he was great for Sister. And then, of course, John Witherspoon killed it.
John Witherspoon is like top dad of all time, period.
Yeah.
Because he's the same character.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't even the dad. No, he was the dad. I thought he was the uncle. He was the uncle in he was the dad in all the movies.
Okay, who are your for TV moms?
Oh, well, still got
the Huxtables.
Yeah. Judge Huxtable. She wasn't a judge.
No, she was an attorney.
Claire. Dark skin Aunt Viv.
Specifically.
There's really no that was a different show altogether.
Yeah.
With the new Aunt Viv. Or the second. Let me see. Now we talking and we not at the barbecue, right?
No. Let's start at the barbecue and then we'll
okay.
Add
so
info.
we at the barbecue. The moms. Let me see. Because in mom they weren't as loud as the dads.
Well, because the shows weren't vehicles for them.
That's true. Yeah. Right.
The shows were not vehicles for them.
Patriarch
at all.
Hollywood. Who's Harriet? Yeah, Family Matters.
From whatever happened to me.
Oh.
No, that's As Days Go By.
Wheezy.
You love going to these old shows.
That was yes, iconic. Wheezy, she had the punchlines, the jokes.
Okay.
Kept me laughing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of the shows.
They named a really good one. I like the thought of Marla Gibbs from 227.
227, yeah.
She played Regina King's mama.
Let me see. I got 3 right now.
Jackée Harry. I'm gonna be over there with Sister again.
But she wasn't. She was the mama.
Was she?
No. Was she the mama?
Yeah, on Sister.
She was a mama. Yeah. Because she looked just like him during that age time. They all looked like they was actually related.
Yeah, I would definitely say. Oh, somebody said Tashina Arnold from Everybody Hates Chris. She was great. Chris.
Yeah, she was great. I didn't watch that show a lot though.
Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah. I watched a few I ain't gonna say a few episodes. I watched it, I saw more than a few episodes, but it wasn't a big go-to for me.
Listen,
it's somebody I'm forgetting.
I didn't really watch Moesha. We didn't get that in.
No.
You had to have a specific channel in Kentucky that I didn't easily have, or I would have to watch it at a very odd, early time, 2 a.m.
I was never drawn to it.
So it was just not a show that was accessible to me, while I know it was for a lot of people.
Help me out, y'all.
They in here giving us the good ones.
They showed shows that it was I wasn't even watching them.
They said Tisha Campbell for My Wife and Kids.
She was a good one. She was really good in that.
Tisha Campbell.
She was really good in My Wife and Kids.
Yes, she held her own. Excuse me. They said Monique from the Parkers. She was great. Do you know what? You're right. And I didn't watch the Parkers that often, but the episodes that I did watch, she was just hilarious. She was a hilarious mama. They paired her and Countess Vaughn up so well, in my opinion. I'm not sure if they agree.
So who's yours?
I gave them at the same time as you did. I said Claire and Aunt Viv. Then I said Jackée Harry from Sister. And then the last one I said that I agreed with was somebody on here is now I can't even remember who I said.
Okay.
I don't remember. Oh, Marla Gibbs from 227.
Okay. Yeah, I'm using my wife and kids for that one.
Now, if you didn't have to be at the barbecue, who
now
you putting in?
we outside. We at the flea market.
So dumb.
No, so if I include everybody, I gotta go with Peggy, being that you brought up Married with Children. God dang, I yeah.
You loved her.
Peggy. The next two is kind of the same damn show. Hold on, let me think it through. I want to say the next two are Deborah from Everybody Loves Raymond and what's her name? If we name it moms or wives?
Moms.
Okay.
TV moms.
Okay. So Deborah, because I was about to say, but they ain't got kids from no, she wouldn't make it no way. Even though she was good on the show.
I would possibly say Ray's mom before Deborah.
Yeah, because she's a mom. God dang it. Yes. Being that they not the main characters, and I think about I'm taking Deborah off. Marie is going on there.
Yeah.
Marie is going to the barbecue too. She was iconic, boy. And then we got Peggy, Marie. Let me think through the shows again. I mean, it ain't that too many shows that I be watching.
I like Jay from Modern Family.
Oh, Modern Family.
The Latina.
Yeah. Eva? No, it's not Eva Longoria.
No.
But the other Eva Longoria, her.
Don't you dare, you racist jackass.
I always call her, what's her name? Y'all know her name.
I would also say Jennifer Lewis from Blackish.
Jennifer Lewis.
Even though she's black, she does not need to be in the DEI.
She need to be on the mountain though. I wasn't a big fan of Roseanne, the show. Sophia
Vergara.
Vergara.
Moira, thank you so much.
Ooh.
Moira is definitely going on there from Schitt's Creek. Oh my God, she would have me in tears. Yeah. She's also the mom from
Beetlejuice
and Home Alone. Moira is classic. Somebody said Sophia from Golden Girls. Period.
Oh yes.
Period.
Point blank. Period.
That's the way.
See, I need help remembering the shows. So yes, absolutely.
Yeah, there we go. There we have it.
Marie,
we like some snarky mamas.
Yeah,
we like snarky parents. It just makes it so much funnier. The loving ones.
Did you tell him you're crazy old man? Did you tell him you're enormous? Arthur from King of Queens, y'all.
He is definitely on there, on that Mount Rushmore with all the other white daddies. I also love the dark-haired dad on Modern Family, the one married to Claire.
Oh, hold on, let me switch. Modern Family. Oh yeah, he's great.
So good.
He's hilarious. God dang, he's funny on that show.
Oh man, that was a good show. They made a lot of money.
I know they made, man.
Ooh, where's my Modern Family, Lord?
Y'all know on the episode of Modern Family, they said they were talking about the Tanksley's dog, and the Tanksleys were from Lexington.
What?
I pointed it out to you. You were just like, yeah.
What?
On the episode of Modern Family, he said something.
Turn to me. Turn.
What?
You got a boogie.
They can't see it.
No, I mean it's one facing the camera.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, girl, trying to reach your wig behind that couch. Anyway, yeah, Modern Family. That was good. So we had the Mount Rushmore. It was moms and dads, not wives specifically. But then there's not that many that's just wives and not moms.
I feel like it was more accepted to have a dead mom and a dad raising the kids than it was a single moms. I don't.
Yeah, that's because it was. I think they wanted to go for something quote unquote different.
They were like, this is acceptable. Anyway, anywho, anyhow.
What?
Nothing. I need to see about the Tanksley's dog. I gotta find where that is. The Tanksley's dog from Lexington.
Or maybe they just said Kentucky. But I was just like, you were just like, yeah, I saw it. Like, you completely just dismissed it.
I don't know what I heard. I'm sorry. I don't know what I had heard. I really don't. Anyway, main topic, which will be short because we're at the very end of the episode.
I say, what you going to do, an ad read for the main topic?
No, I already did all the ad reads.
I know.
So we were having conversations yesterday about relationships and about approaching people and about mental health, yada, yada, yada. When is your line in the sand of advice to friends? When do you draw the line with, you know what, or with all friends, you're willing to continue to give advice or watch them walk down this path and still ask, even though they're doing the thing, that you're like, I said don't do that, so why are you asking me for advice about this?
It is like one specific. I have a friend specifically. I've already reached that point, but I will say stuff just in conversation. But mine is just like when it's extremely repetitive, like when you can sit there and we can recall the last conversation. And it's not just me because I'm wise. Like we can both sit there and like work through like, this is what happened and this is how you got here. So let's try this. And then the next month we right back having that same conversation. Like, all right, let's try it again. By that third time, I'm just like, this is pointless. Why are we even talking about this right now?
You really feel like you're able to shut it off at third time?
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I'll do it for conversation like you've seen. But it's like, what's the point? Because at some point, you got to be willing to put the things into action or understand that you are making yourself be in this place. You are anchoring yourself to this place.
I don't even like to be in the conversation after
a
certain amount of times that conversations have happened. I'd be like, moving on. It's how I really feel. I mean, I do believe that, like, I don't mind allowing a friend to vent to me, but, like, actually using my own creative thought juices and energy to problem solve a problem that I feel like the solution has been stated, or a solution, maybe not the. I'd be like, okay, I'm done.
No, usually I would like, hold on, I need it. My thighs. Oh, that feels great.
Look at you, flexible.
You know, I've been flexible.
Showing off your tank.
My tank. Like recently I've done it for just conversation, but like even there was I had a conversation with a friend last week and it's just like why are we back here? Like what's the point?
Yeah.
And I was like done. I was just like, okay, whatever you want. Keep banging your head against this. That's literally my words. Keep banging your head against the wall. I'm going to sit there and watch you bleed. That's literally what I said. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I feel like at this.
And I would hope somebody would do the same for me so I could see. Like, oh, I can't get nothing out of you. Well, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me adjust myself and figure something out. Or find somebody new to talk to because they clearly done with it.
Yeah, I know friends of friends where they won't even. Okay, for instance, I don't want to be in the conversation, but I'll still probably let you vent to me, but I'm not going to give any advice. Yeah. I'm just going to be a sounding board. I have friends of friends that won't even take the position of sounding board. They're like, do not bring that to my door again. Don't want to hear about it. If this seems to be vomit that you like to continue to eat, I don't want to watch you eat it.
Yeah, I get that.
I have not gotten to that point with anybody, but I can see how that's a healthy boundary.
Oh, absolutely.
To set.
Like if it was if it's a every time like a one-on-one, like, so I would, you know me, I would get very annoyed. Like, like I'm like seconds from calling you stupid.
Yeah.
Like literally the definition of insanity.
Right.
Is doing the same thing, expecting a different result.
Yeah, I think as we get older and we start to learn these new versions of ourselves that are constantly showing up because our lives change, our bodies change, our outlook on the world changes, I realize that, okay, it's healthy to set new boundaries. It's healthy to it's healthy to realize, you know what, this don't work for me no more. I need for this part not to be it. This is just not something that I want to do. It's not. But whereas I do notice that you will actually engage in the conversation. Yeah. Passionately sometimes. So
it's just entertaining for me.
Oh.
No, I'm not expecting anything from it. It's pure entertainment.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
because it don't annoy me that they are not budging on and they're asking for somebody to throw them a lifeline and they just sitting there staring at the rope or walking circles. It don't annoy me that they not willing to save themselves. I'm just like,
oh no, that's not what annoys me either. I don't like for my energy to be used towards it. That's what I'm saying. I'd be like, no, I can save this for something else. I could save it for something else. Well, listen, guys, we're so glad that you all joined us for this very all over the place podcast. Hopefully you all had a great Resurrection Sunday. That's what I really should have asked is I asked it on my Instagram. So if you're not following me at That Chick Angel, go over there and answer it before the poll. You can just answer it in the comments if the poll is expired. But do you prefer old school gospel in choirs or this new praise and worship CCM-like music that's at church? That's what I asked. I would love to hear you all's input on what you all like more. But anyways, follow me on Instagram. You can go over Shop Mama Likes and purchase some self-care merch, especially our affirmations kit that has the bonnet and robe, the journal, and the affirmation cards. You can follow me on TikTok. You can watch this podcast on YouTube where the vlogs are going back up. There's a new vlog already this month. I mean, not this month, this week. There's probably more than one, actually. So check it out on That Chick Angel TV on YouTube. What you got to say, baby?
Hey, y'all can find me on the social medias. Marcus on the gram, Marcus on the book, Marcus on the talk, or Tank Don't Talk. Y'all can find my Beard and Body Butter Man shit. You can go to manShyt.com and check that out. And yeah, that's all I got for right now.
That's all you got for them, baby?
Not for right now, yeah.
Okay. Well, until next Wednesday, for those of you all who are not on Patreon, we'll see you all later this week.
Absolutely.
Love y'all. God keep y'all. God bless y'all.
Yeah, have a good one, fam.
Bye.